If you're going to the dealership trying to negotiate your car deal, then you are doing it all wrong. Stay tuned. Today, I'm going to tell you exactly why it's so imperative that we stay home to get the best deals. Hi, I'm Bill. I'm a car buying expert, and I love saving you money at the dealership. Now, don't get me wrong. If I went to the dealership and I hadn't already pre-planned everything, I was just kind of winging it, then that might be a good tactic. Stand up and walk out because you don't like the deal they're giving you. And a lot of times they will chase you to your car, bring you back in and give you that discount you're looking for. But wouldn't it just be easier to call 3 or 4 dealerships in the same time it took you to go to one and find out what their out the door number is and shoot them all an offer? I mean, that's honestly, in my opinion, this day and age, a much smarter way to buy your cars. A lot of you are going to jump into the comments and say, how do I know what the vehicle drives like? I have no idea if I want to buy it if I haven't driven it. And for those of you feeling that way, you need to go to the dealership, you need to drive your vehicles, and then when you've decided which vehicle you like, then go home and call the dealerships and make your offers. But I'm telling you, if you are going to the dealership, test driving, trying to negotiate the price, trying to negotiate the financing, trying to get a good deal on the warranty, all while you're in-house, you are definitely leaving money on the table. See, when you negotiate from home, you're making you coming into the dealership the big prize, and the dealership has to earn your business to get you there. Whereas when you're at the dealership, they know that the chances of you getting up and walking out the door because they can't come to an agreement with you are slim to none. Most people won't make that big of a fuss. They'll just sign the papers and take the shitty deal. This goes double for financing. If you're going to use dealership financing and you're in-house, they will almost always come out with some unusually high rate that you're shocked by and you just accept because you're at the dealership. Where if they try that bullshit when you do the financing and you're at home, you can tell them, no, I'll just bring you a check from my bank. Typically, as soon as you threaten to use an outside lien holder and not use dealership financing, they're going to get with it and give you the rate that you were supposed to get. If that doesn't work though, and they stick to their guns, simply ask them for a purchase order and really do. Bring a check from your bank. That way there's no variables. The last part of any car deal that you can try and negotiate would be your warranty, your service contract, your gap, things of that nature. Just remember when you go into any finance office and they're trying to sell you these things that every time the first price they tell you is going to be the biggest price with all the markup on it. Always say no to that price. Always tell them, I still want top coverage. I just don't want to pay the price that you're asking. Don't let them bring you down in the amount of coverage you get, which is what they try and do a lot of the time. Make sure you're not paying any deductible. Make sure it is exclusionary coverage, bumper to bumper, only wear and tear items, and that it is prorated, accepted at any ASE certified mechanic in America. That's the kind of coverage you want. And typically, whatever price they tell you, remember, is going to be a marked up, inflated shit price depending on how weak they think you are. Long story short, the dealership absolutely wants us to come down to the dealership to negotiate, so that should tell you everything you need to know right there. It's not the best plan for us. We need to tell them how we want to buy cars, not the other way around. For more tips, tricks, and hacks just like this one, please follow Billy the Car Kid.